Good morning, everyone. My name's Wynne, and I'm from the San Francisco office, and I'll be working in the corporate finance division. Today, I'm going to teach you how to eat for free, how to land your next job, and how to build really strong finger muscles. So how do you do that? You got to learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube. The Rubik's Cube was invented in Hungary in 1972 by a Hungarian architectural professor by the name of Erno Rubik. It was said that it took him over a month to figure out how to solve his own puzzle. Well, within the year, solution manuals were widely published and widely distributed, and by 1977, the Rubik's Cube was widely popular. It was until 1982, however, the first Rubik's Cube World Championships that speed cubing took off in popularity. Speed cubers from around the world scrambled to improve their solving times from a variety of methods. The method most widely used by most speed cubers is the Frederick's method, and it's the same method that I use. I think it's the most efficient because it solves the bottom two layers simultaneously with a combination of algorithms and intuition. You then move on to the top layer, which is orienting all the colors on the top so that they match. And finally, you permute the final pieces into the correct positions. So what has the Rubik's Cube done for me? Well, let me tell you, I started learning in 2002. That was my freshman year in high school. And I soon got addicted. At first, I just wanted to know how to solve the puzzle and to impress the ladies. But then eventually I got addicted to improving my solving time, and I would bring it everywhere I went. When I went to eat at a restaurant, I would bring it along to solve while I was waiting for my food. And a few instances, the waiter was so impressed that he would grab the manager's attention, who would in turn walk over, scramble my cube thoroughly, and offer to pay my bill if I could solve it in less than a minute. Well, let me tell you what, in less than 30 seconds, I handed back the completed cube and walked away that day with a free meal. So several years later, I eventually went on to compete in the 2006 Rubik's Cube World Championships, and I competed in the one-handed, the two-handed, and the blindfold solving events. The next year, I went on to college and tucked away the cube. Pretty much didn't see much of it for the next few years. When I was applying to jobs, however, my honors and awards section was kind of lacking on my CV, so I decided to include the Rubik's Cube World Championships on my professional resume. Luckily for me, at my Deutsche Bank interview, my vice president was particularly interested in my Rubik's cubing abilities and somehow procured a cube for me to solve in front of the whole office. Well, guess what? The time it took to gather around all the employees and to watch me solve the cube was valuable time that he could have used to grill me on hard accounting and accretion dilution questions that I probably didn't know. So that's why I feel like if it wasn't for the Rubik's Cube, I might not be here today. Thirdly, you're going to enjoy solving the Rubik's Cube so much that you're going to be constantly working on your fingers. It's basically P90X for your fingers. And it is my hope and my belief that it'll translate to faster financial modeling times in MS Excel. So to summarize, if you want free food, if you want to land your next private equity job, or if you simply want really sexy fingers that even models will envy, you need to learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube. Thanks.